Balancing love and parental
So
expectations, a
this
delicate journey
story,
many face in relationships.
it's touching. Actually, it's touching. There's a saying that what you don't want to eat, don't use your teeth to bite it.
Hmm.
What you don't want to eat, don't use your teeth to bite it. Now, these parents, they've already enjoyed this guy's money.
Yeah.
They are taking care of them and stuff like that. Now, because of fate, because of life happens to people. Actually, life happens to people. Now. Life happens to this guy now. These parents now, they've drawn themselves back. They've moved back, saying that they cannot marry this boy. I think this is very sad. To me, the parents are mean. Some people are saying on the comment section that the parents are mean. That's, to me, the parents are really mean. You see, exactly this story, not exactly like this, happened in my area here. There's a guy here who married a single mother, and his parents warned him not to marry a single mother because of love. He married. So the parents said, if you don't divorce, he married through court actually. He said, if you don't divorce this lady, will disown you. So that was they told the guy. You know, this in Africa side, this my side, the people they respect culture, they respect parents very well. So it's
Yeah.
we are afraid of the parents, we're afraid of tradition, stuff like that. But I thank God that Christianity has come and we are moving from that level. So this guy was afraid and he went on to divorce the lady because she's a single mother. The parents refused that they should marry a single mother. He divorced the lady and they said they would disown him. So now the guy is about to get married to another girl. So I feel it's really bad because when you love someone, I think you should go on with that because you are the person that's going to spend your life with that person, not your parents. Your parents are there to just advise you. If you don't take the advice, you are the one that will carry everything forever. So to me, if I'm the one in this guy's shoes, I feel I will tell my parents what I feel. This is what I love. Please allow me to marry the person. That's it. That's my own idea, man.
Okay. Now, thank you so much for sharing that. And I agree with you that this is a very delicate situation. We are from Africa and we know how much culture, what culture means to us. In a Western country, the moment that you turn 18, really you don't even have to like give any explanation to your parents anymore. And even them, that's why some parents, especially when they have difficult children, sometimes they pray that, oh my God, 18 should come very fast so that this child can get out of my house. And meanwhile, some kids also, as they grow, they pray God that I can't wait to be 18 so that I can get out of here. And I've seen so many cases where kids leave the house and they never come back. I work with elderly people, like people 60 and plus, and some would tell me that, oh, I have not seen my one of my kids for like 30 years. He doesn't even want to talk to me. He wouldn't even pick up my call. That's this culture over here. Like they don't care. They're like, we don't get along. I am old enough. I'm older enough to take care of myself. You parent, you go your way, I go my way. But we Africans, we are not like that. We are very tied together as family. Extended family is very important to us. We respect our parents. It doesn't matter how old you are. You respect your parents. The opinion matters to you. The blessings matter to you. I remember on my birthday, I would call my grandmother and say, Grandma, pray for me. Speak some words of blessings over me. We believe in those things. But now, when you find yourself in this situation, like you have to choose between, this is the right thing. You have to choose between the right thing and honoring your parents. This is a delicate situation. I'm pretty sure a lot of people can relate to that. But now let's go a little bit into the matter at hand. Married and handicap. Because let's also be clear that this family have met a different version of this guy. He had all his limbs. He was very much able. Now he is disabled. Now I'm gonna put you, CB, a little bit in the hot seat, right? How comfortable are you to, if you were this lady, if you were in her shoe, how comfortable would you be moving along with someone who has become disabled? Because now the life that you both have and vision going to be a little bit different. But how comfortable would you be? This family is not comfortable to continue in this, but this woman wants to do it. Would you be comfortable continuing in such a relationship?
Thank you so much, Ma. First of all, the family saying they're not comfortable. I want to ask, is her mother going to get married to the guy? No. Is her father going to get married to the guy? No. So why are they not comfortable? As for the lady, I'm not going to lie, it's not easy, or it's not going to be easy at first. But with love, patience, and maybe therapy, because the guy at the beginning is going to be acting out. He might even be acting ungrateful while she's trying to help him. He might be having mood swings and all of that. So she's going to have to deal with all of that. She's going to have to do all of that. So but with love and perseverance, I think she can cope. I mean, these days we have prosthetic arms, so they will be fine. I mean, it's not like back in the day where if you lose a part of your body, that's it. There are some people that don't have 2 legs, but you wouldn't know until they literally remove it and show you that, okay, yeah, this is it. So as long as as long as he can talk and he can see, because these are really the most, should I say, very, very important part of the human body. Okay, I'm not saying the other parts are not important, but I'm just saying that she can manage. Yes, why not? With love and perseverance, they will do well. I mean, she saw something in him, and let's not forget that he invested in this family, these so-called ungrateful parents that are about to turn their backs. So if reverse was the case, how would they feel if he just said, you know what, your daughter's in this situation, so I don't want to have anything to do with her? That's why I said, just because they are your parents doesn't mean they are right. Sometimes you have to question them. Sometimes you have to do what you know is right for you. You don't have to listen to them. And if it means going miles away from them, then by all means do that and have your peace. Because if you go ahead out of pressure to just do what they want and to be seen as a good daughter, don't forget that they've lived their life, and if you're miserable, they'll still be the ones to tell you, okay, it's not a bed of roses, you just have to be there, blah blah blah. So I think she'll be fine if she loves him, or else she was just pretending, but she'll be fine, because that's why I've learned a lot. I've heard people say, don't just make sure you're not just falling in love with the physical look. Make sure you're falling in love with the person's soul. Make sure you have this connection, because no matter how beautiful or handsome your spouse is, that beauty is going to fade someday. And when it fades, or maybe when sickness comes, are you going to stop loving that person? So maybe we should preach more on soul connection. I think they'll be fine. They'll be fine. If she loves him, they'll be fine. But they just have to get through maybe the first 2, 3, 4 years. 4 years is too much. First 2 years, and she'll be fine. That's just what I believe in my heart. Thank you.
Thank you so much, CB. And you mentioned something very important. But before I get into that, hi, Miss Elise. Welcome. Miss Elise, can you hear me?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Sorry, Gina, church. I'm here struggling to get out of this place.
At least it's good you were able to grab something to eat. So you are all nice and ready for us.
Yeah, I'm running to the car to be ready. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here now. Sorry. Good morning. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon. We're so happy you were able to make it. Were you able to? Sorry.
It was raining, man. I got wet going, and thank God it stopped right now.
Oh yeah, it kind of rained a little bit over here, just few drops, but it's still kind of like cloudy out there. But Miss Elise,
Yes, ma'am.
were you able to read the story?
Halfway through.
Okay, it's still on the screen. So, are you still reading?
Yes, ma'am, I'm reading. I'll be ready in a few. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I'll give you a little bit of time to do that. So, CB, I'm so glad that you mentioned that we should not just be really, that's why before you move into a relationship, before you decide to marry someone, before you decide to commit your life to someone, you have to really ask yourself what you like be true about your feelings toward that person, because you should not just love their physique, but you also have to be in love with their soul. And because things happen, right? And if your love wasn't deep enough, then it will be trial during these situations. Yeah, but I know you also mentioned something very important, that it might be difficult because this is not the person that she met. It's different, there's some, I mean, essentially it's still the same person, but a lot of things have changed, and it might yes, and it might even be moody, like you said. Some people, like, it might be difficult for him to even adapt, and she's gonna be with him, and she's gonna require a lot of patience. So, yeah, as he adapts to his new status, like living with only one arm is not easy. But and you also mentioned that maybe they might need to seek counseling to be able to navigate that, because if she gets into this and hoping that she's still the energy is still gonna be like the same as before, she might be disappointed, and her family might just be standing by, just waiting for her to be frustrated so that they could tell her that, hey, didn't we tell you that you couldn't do it? So she might maybe consider like to give them to the couple a fighting chance, maybe by going through counseling before they even like get into that next phase, to be sure that the man is in a good place. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. And she also needs to give him that assurance that no matter what, I'm here and I'm not going anywhere. I've I've got you. Something like that. That kind of assurance
Yes.
that I
Yes.
got your back. Because I know it's not going to be easy. And then I saw a comment in the comment section saying that if she was pregnant, they will change their mind. No, they will only make the I can just deduct from this story that as long as the guy is in this situation, they don't care about his well-being. Parents do not care. The pregnancy is not going to change anything.